Okay, here we are at the end of the road. Let's go talk to everyone and wrap things up. Take one more look at the beautiful moon and the beautiful street lights and the bluster out here. Still awfully blustery, though it's stopped raining. You know, I don't understand why I wasn't allowed to put the What? Yay, my pumpkin's finally out. Oh, all right. Game redeemed. 10 out of 10 from me.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
For what?
We always promised that a secret was the most important thing in the world and we would never break it. And I did.
You saved my life. If Nancy hadn't found me, well...
I'm going to be gone. For a while. I really screwed up.
Still, I know who you are. There's a good person hidden below this pretty boy exterior.
Come on.
You may go away, but that good part never will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, May. Stop gesticulating. Oh. Is it a fucking... It's a young adult fantasy party. Wow. Oh, you guys, this is great. Okay, well, let's make the rounds. Let's talk to May.
Never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually happy you came. Just a bit.
Of course. The celebration party is the best part of most cases.
No. Well, yes. Sure. But I meant to Salem. I still don't understand why you went out of your way to do any of this. Makes me kind of feel like a jerk for not talking to you when you first came here.
I understand things have been tough for you. Please, don't worry about it. I'm just happy I was able to help.
You were, for sure. I'm going to art school. I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm really excited. And nervous. I've never really left Salem before.
And hey, maybe we'll meet again sometime.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst, I guess.
It wouldn't be the worst. May, where did you get your leggings? I need those. Okay, now let's talk to Tegan.
You didn't have to.
What? I told the truth. Or at least the truth you told me.
200 hours community service. It's not like I don't do that already, though.
What was that exhibit you were planning?
Which street art?
Who's the artist?
I think you know her.
Do you ever feel...
Like a
Remorse
plastic
for not
bag?
sticking up for my sister? We'll probably be dealing with that for the rest of my life. She doesn't hate me nearly enough for what I put her through. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You're the only reason she doesn't think I'm a complete dirtbag. Lauren deserves sadness. She does.
You sound genuine.
Don't be so surprised. She's had a tough life too, you know. I'm not mad at her. I hope that maybe she will see eye to eye with me someday.
You did set fire to her house.
You
Yeah,
did.
there is that. It hasn't all been crime and punishment, though. We had so many great memories.
And one moment of shame.
And I told you. I would tell myself we were all kids, but I was old enough to know better, and I almost did it again. She says she forgives
You
me,
did do it, though.
We still have a lot to make up for.
You set another house on fire.
We are
Tegan's
all
the
gonna
firebug.
love each other now.
So, ready to leave yet?
But I just got here.
Not the house. Salem. You always wrap up your cases in a nice bow to run off for the next one the day after, don't you?
This time, I might actually take that vacation.
Doesn't sound like your style.
Oh, God.
But if you say so. Look, we've had our moments during the past few days. In the end, you cleared May's name. So thanks.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure to help.
Attitude just kills me. You did get Tegan off the hook too, though. I hate to admit it, but for a moment, I actually felt happy I called you here. Don't get used to it.
Aw,
I can
Deirdre.
handle cases on my own, and I've just emptied your praise quota for the coming year.
That's okay.
I know you can. I'll see you around.
Deirdre's my favorite. Okay, so the fact that Nancy's like, oh, I might actually take that vacation now. That is so sad because it's happening in this game and it means they're never gonna make another one. Especially after the clusterfuck that this was. Oh. Yeah, if you're not aware of the rest of the series, Nancy's always like getting into cases by going on vacation supposedly, and then she stumbles across a mystery. Oh, that's really bittersweet. Okay. I love how Olivia just wears this all the time, everywhere. It's her signature outfit. It's great.
Hey there. How are you holding up?
I can't believe Alicia would do this.
Yeah, you got screwed over pretty bad, Lauren.
Things would have been really bad if you hadn't exposed her for who she is.
I'm sorry. You couldn't have known. Did the judge have a chance to talk to you about the house? It is yours, of course.
Pretty sure Lauren can sue for a lot of money though, right? Because her lawyer was trying to
have a memorial to remind us of the injustices that took place here.
There's got to be some legal term for that.
Ever. I'll think about it and talk to the AW organization about what they prefer. It's a good idea.
I'm glad you see it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, like her lawyer was using the information she gained from having Lauren as a client to make money for herself. Like, it's pretty fucked up. Oh, this music. Okay. Hi,
We
Olivia.
have here, if it isn't the insightful red-headed witch herself.
I thought you were the only real witch around here.
There's always room for another witch in the coven, Nancy Drew. And I have to say, someone with your magical insights, clairvoyance even, would make a great fit.
I have
Clairvoyance.
always wanted to ride on a broom. Would make it easier to get an overview of crime scenes.
But really, thank you for bringing us all together again. It feels like ages since I was able to talk openly with Lauren. It's great to finally have the curse from that night lifted. Thank you.
Great.
Nancy,
Hey, Hardies.
So glad you're here.
Of course. I wouldn't miss the party after all we went through.
Hey, shouldn't you ask her? You know, the thing we talked about.
Oh, yeah, right. So, Nancy, the thing we talked about before? Have you thought about it? Starting a detective
Yeah,
agency.
I'm 100% on board.
Hardy's and Drew Detective Agency. Has a
Girardies.
nice ring to it, no?
Guys, I don't
Fruit?
know.
Oh, sorry, your name can be
No.
placed first, of course. If that helps persuade you.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
No, there's nothing to think about. Why is Joe so fucking squirrely? He is hopped up. I will say I'm really glad that the design of the Hardy Boys is back to them looking like snacks because let's see, I'll put a picture here for comparison of what they looked like in one of the games and it was monstrous. Like, okay, so they look like this in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which is like, ooh, yeah, loving the puffy vest. And then the next game they appeared in, they look like this. It's like, ah, what? But now they look like this again, which is great. They look like themselves. Very sexy. Frank and his vests. Okay, is that it? Is that all the people we can talk to? I guess so. So I'm gonna save here because last time I tried to do this end part, the game crashed on me. So can we go upstairs?
I probably shouldn't be in May's room without an invitation.
So we can't ever go in May's room. Interesting. Is there anything else to see up here? I guess not. Well, should we just leave? Well, I guess before we do, I'll do some final thoughts. So, I have so many mixed feelings about this game. As a person who has played every game in the series since I was a kid, multiple times, this is definitely a huge departure from the normal formula. I don't really understand why they needed to make the change to Unity, because frankly, the environments they don't look as good as they did in the other games. And if the whole reason they were going to go to Unity was so they could have 360 movement, they didn't do that. Like, guess what? This isn't 360 movement. You saw me fighting with the controls the entire time I was playing this. It's still very linear in the pathing. I don't see what the improvement was supposed to be. Furthermore, the puzzles in this game were just kind of lackluster and pretty few and far between. And they sort of they seemed complicated at first, but then they weren't. And I was giving them more credit, and thinking it took me a long time to solve the puzzles because I was thinking they were more complicated than they were. Like that apothecary cabinet puzzle. I was thinking that more than one drawer could fit in each spot. So that would be, you'd have to actually do some puzzling there, or that you can maybe rotate them or something. But no, it was literally just a kid's put the shape in the shape puzzle. I don't know, but at the same time, they weren't bad. They weren't horrible puzzles. They were fine. The story was kind of the story was good, but it was kind of confusing and I don't know, it just seemed pretty short as well. And I gotta say, I have nothing against the actress who's doing Nancy's voice in this game, but I don't understand why they changed. Why did they get rid of Lonnie? She was so good, and that would have been a way to make a continuous transition between the games and, the old games and the new engine. Why did you change Nancy's voice right now? And also, she just had some weird line delivery, and it wasn't very good acting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not feeling it. I miss Lonnie. And the fact that Frank and Joe are the same voice actors makes it extra weird. Why is Nancy different? Why? And Deirdre's the same actress too. I don't know. Anyway, so my final thoughts on this game, it was kind of a hot dumpster fire mess. It really was, but I can't say I didn't enjoy playing it. I did. I was also really frustrated by it, and it certainly didn't really feel like a Nancy Drew game in the classic sense, but I enjoyed it, and if they make more games, I would play them. When all is said and done, I would probably give this a 3.7 out of 10. Does that seem really harsh? Maybe a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4 out of 10. But 4 out of 10 would play again, apparently. Okay, let's leave. I think we're done. Oh, right, Ned. Right, our boyfriend.
I got it. Ready? Austria. Yeah, I know I was just there, but I didn't really get to enjoy it much. I feel like there's a lot more exploring left to do there.
We're going back
Did you know Schönbrunn Palace
Austria?
has 1,440 rooms? Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can stay there. I'm sure we could find something close by. Yes, I promise. No cases this time.
You
Just the
say
two
that
of
every
us.
time, Nancy. Does this mean we get to see Ned as a character in the games? Wow. Well, I really hope that they make it more. I think they can come back from this. I would hate to see the series end on that note. I would really hate for it to end on that note. Yeah. Well, I'll let the credits roll and, you know, play these games. If you've never played them before, play them. I would suggest playing like Secret of Shadow Ranch, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, Curse of Blackmore Manor, or Legend of the Crystal Skull. Those are some of my absolute favorites. Treasure in the Royal Tower is really good too. Captive Curse is also good. Oh, and you know, the game right before this was also really good, Sea of Darkness. Oh, Ghost of Thornton Hall is also one of the best, I think, in my opinion. Interesting. Look at all the environment artists. Those sound like Thai names? Did they... It's interesting because I live in Washington State, and this company, Her Interactive, was based in Bellevue, which is like 20 minutes from my house. I don't know if they're still there, but I remember doing like some testing for them a long time ago. It was really fun, and I got to see their offices, and I was super stoked about it. But yeah, they've always been like a small kind of homegrown company, and now I don't know if they're like having to outsource a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to get into all the drama with the new CEO and everything and all the firings that happened, but don't get me wrong, I care about it. I'm very invested in these games. Okay, I'm just rambling on now. I can shut up. Brittany Cox, you had big shoes to fill, and you know what? Like, you did fine. You did a good job. I know you had a lot to live up to there. But I just don't understand why they replaced Lonnie. Why would you do that? Brittany, like, she doesn't sound that much younger, and I know that that's what they sort of cited as the reason, was Lonnie sounded too old, but no, she didn't. And Brittany doesn't sound that much younger, and she still acts the same. She's still a fucking horse shirt, mom jeans wearing, like, stick in the mud. I don't know why. Katie Chironis, she's one of the people who was let go, I believe. Yeah, initial story concept. I have seen some Twitter threads from her that talked about like how stuff was kind of fucked up. Yeah, I did beta testing for them back in the day. It was really fun, and it was so cool to like see their headquarters and be a part of it. I do have my name in some of the credits for these games. I think there's 2 games that I have my name in the credits for. But yeah, it took them what, 5 years to make this? And it just is not, it's not up to par. It's just not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and maybe next time. I mean, I do intend to play the rest of the Nancy Drew games at some point, but that is a huge undertaking, especially since I'm such a fucking completionist, perfectionist, dumbass that I will probably make myself do like all the bonus awards and everything. I don't know why. I can't help myself. Yeah, so that'll come at some point. But in the meantime, I think I'll change the pace and do something different. I don't know what's next, but it'll be something different. Aww.
Dare to play.
Oh, now you're just making me really nostalgic. Game, why would you do that? What could have been? Oh! We get a quiz at the end. Ergot is a type of fungus. Correct. Oh! Okay. I don't know what I get for answering that. That was a real shoo-in. They did in previous games. They had like some of the awards you could get at the end of the game was for answering like a little quiz at the end of the game correctly. I don't see any benefit to doing that in this game, but okay. God, what just a shadow of its former self this game is. God. All right. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or afternoon or morning. A time. Okay. Bye-bye.